It's time. It's time for rebranding. And I'm talking about that I'm going in a new direction. And that direction is to tackle tough conversations in coaching. So, what does that mean? It means talking about the significant conflicts, the betrayals, those really big hurts. And it can be where someone's lost integrity. They, said one thing and they did another. They're just not keeping their word. You had an agreement. And if it's in business, you had potentially a business agreement and they did not follow through what they, were contracted to do. It might be a business partner who walked away. It might be a boss who promised a promotion and didn't give it to you. Promises that were, made and not followed through. So there's a lot of different ways in business that things fall apart. And where do we go and what do we do? And sometimes we can exit the scene and walk away. And sometimes we can't. We're in a legal binding partnership or agreement, or there could be huge financial fallout. And for these reasons, we need to navigate those waters carefully. And I'm there for those conversations. I've had people say, I need support in this area. I don't have anyone to talk to about it because, like my family and friends, they've heard it so much till they're blue in the face. They don't know how to fix it. They don't know how to help. Or they're also affected by it. So they feel the hurt of it. And so they're, affected emotionally. Whereas obviously I'm a third party who can see it from a different perspective and provide that guidance as well. So I am honored to be in that privileged space with people who are willing to share what's really going on and that I get to support them in that way. So this is an area I'm excited about. Sounds crazy, right? I've had people say, I cannot believe you would tackle an area like that, like all these really hard conversations, the areas that people are like, I'm a conflict avoider. I want nothing to do with this. Well, yeah, I don't like conflict either. I don't want it. But what I love doing is supporting people to get to the other side. That's what made a huge difference in my life. And what shifted everything for me was learning the skills and abilities to have these tough conversations, to get to the other side of the struggles and the hardships, the betrayals, the conflicts, that to get to the other side of those things and come out a brand new person where you're like, oh, yes, I feel more empowered and confident and stronger. I can, walk through a brick wall, whatever it is. But I'm saying like there are ways to do things differently than the strategies we've used in the past. And that's the way we would go about it and create something new where you get to experience more peace instead of the anxiety and stress, and more joy instead of like this constant hardship, and the emotional resilience to deal with the, high emotions or the anger or even revenge. The feeling like I wish I could take revenge out on this person because I'm so upset. Those feelings are human feelings, and yet we get to navigate, walk through them, and have the emotional resilience to get to the other side. And I want to share with you that there's a new Facebook group. It is called Go-Getters, Leaders, and Entrepreneurs Overcoming Betrayal. And so I'd love for you to join it if this is of interest to you. And when I say betrayal, overcoming betrayal, it is betrayal, or it can be significant conflict, those big hardships. That's the area we're going to be talking about. And I promise there will also be some belly laughs. There will be some fun parts. There will be some levity to it. There'll be some joy, and there'll be breakthroughs, the aha moments that, oh yes, this is a new way to handle a conversation. So join me there. I'd love to see you.